Hello, hello! I'm Taren S, and these are our Cottage witches here. I'm gonna do a quick introduction. As you guys know, I normally sort of stumble along. Alright, we got Meadow with us, which you've all seen here many times before.
Hello.
And then, of course, we have Serafina on the end, who's been with me from the beginning on our videos. And we are so happy to announce we've got a new witch with us today.
Rachel's here.
I want all you guys out here to meet Rachel.
Hi.
Rachel, hello to all you witches out there.
Hi, witches. Merry meet.
There's more of us. We keep talking about the other folk, and unfortunately a lot of our witches can't get on camera, so we're always so excited when we get to have someone new on camera with us. All right, witches, today's topic is the perfect Yule gift to give a witch. This way you can leave little notes to your significant others and little hints and things like that. And if you have witchy friends and you're wanting to give them something, we've got a couple of suggestions. By no means is our list the all-everything list. This is just a couple of art ideas. So I'm going to let Meadow start us off with some good ideas to give a witch.
Well, when we first started talking about this, we were all kind of going, what would be great? And almost everyone said a journal or a book to write in. You know, yeah, we got this one right here. Miss Taryn found this in the clearance rack for $4. You can get these at Rite Aid or the dollar store a lot of the times, like super cheap.
Barnes and Nobles.
I was just saying,
I always have a journal going.
And there's never a time you don't have a journal. There's no witch that doesn't need another journal.
I know.
There's
that's why it's just like, we typically have a half a dozen journals going and another half a dozen we're planning on working on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's what I would say is a fair statement for most witch folk. All right, we don't actually have that one BOS that you see in the movies where they open it up. Instead, we use it because we do it by subject matter. We do it by season.
Yeah.
Where we may have a season with a book and we've got all sorts of stuff. And then we realize that we've changed, our energies have changed just a little bit.
Definitely.
And so that we recognize and we feel we need a new book for those new energies. Yeah, and like you said, I got this on the clearance bin. What I do really like about journals is the ones that are lined. That is the one thing I personally look for, because I've learned over the years if I have an unlined journal, if you look at them, it's all on an angle.
I know. I feel like those are for drawing. The ones without lines are for drawing.
Or gluing, like something that you
Yes.
Like a scrapbooking kind of
Oh,
situation.
yeah.
That's what I do with mine.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty scrapbook witches where they really, and all that, for a journal, lines are best.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Rachel, you want to tell us our next idea for witches' gifts for Yule?
I immediately thought if somebody asked me what I wanted, I would say some good herbs or essential oils, but single note ones, not the blends. I would like some, if somebody gave me some nice sandalwood or gave me...
or a rosemary, like a bustle of rosemary, like that smells so
Yeah, I get the blends you have to be careful with because we do our own blends.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it says something ambiguous on it, like, you know, nighttime blend, and it doesn't tell us what's in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
Rose
doesn't-
Absolute.
Oh, yeah.
If anybody's watching this that knows me, I would love some Rose Absolute. Some amber even, a little box full with amber.
yeah.
I would love
You have
some
an
of that.
expensive taste going
Yeah,
on.
right?
I'm like, and it is, yes. There are all sorts of herbs and oils, like you pointed out. Make sure single note, single origin labeled.
Yes.
definitely.
Um,
we want to know what we're gifted.
And essential oils, not aromatic oils.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
definitely.
that's a
yes.
good
I was going to say,
distinction.
we have the essential oil behind.
We got mandrake oil as well as dark moon oil. And
Now, the dark moon oil is a blend, but this was gifted to me, bought from another witch.
I'm sure it's great. We just don't know what's in there.
But she knows that
So,
I like dark moon,
that's
so
why.
she did it for me, knowing
Oh,
me.
that's cool. Okay,
You
that's
know what
cool.
else?
But
So it was like a signature
I love
blend
that.
for me. And so that's really cool if you're able to, but she knows me.
Yeah.
She knows the energies I like and stuff like that. We stood in circle together. So she made a blend up of dark moon for me.
a dark Taren dark
It's-
moon energy.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And
Awesome.
this,
That's,
yeah.
that's actually a really cool gift for any witch. If you want
Right, yeah.
your own customized
And if
moon
you
oil.
do essential oils and you have, a great witchy gift to give another witch.
Yeah.
If you
And
have,
especially if it's homemade, if you are doing something like if you're making a candle, you're presenting the candle to one of your fellow witches, like that's just even more of a magical gift.
It is. It's like putting a piece of yourself,
Yeah.
giving a piece of yourself to
Yeah.
your
that's
witchy
when it's
friends.
the good stuff.
Mhm.
All right. This isn't, witches aren't, what is it, fast fashion consumers typically, where we like a good quality when it comes to a lot of our magical items. Not saying we don't shop at the dollar store. All right.
Ooh, Palo Santo sticks. How about that? I would love some of those.
See, that's a really nice thing
That's-
too.
isn't it?
Yes.
And that's less expensive. I was trying to think what I would like right now,
Right.
what I'm looking for at this moment that I want to order. So that would be a nice one.
That would be a nice one.
A few more recommendations that are pretty good are notepads
Oh,
for
yes.
petitions
Petitions.
or writing down your intentions.
Where's our little
There-
notepad?
There are some really cute little like
Little-
notepads out there.
Yeah. I don't see it.
We're looking for a notepad. It eludes us at the moment. It's
It
hiding.
doesn't want to be seen.
It's
Uh,
it's not comfortable being on
but
camera.
it-
I actually see it. I believe it's right
Oh,
behind
right
the
here.
scars.
She found it. This
Oh.
actually was given.
I don't think it wants to be on
I don't
camera.
think it wants
I
to
don't
be.
think it wants to be on
All right.
camera.
Well, you have to reach back. I'm not going to touch it because obviously it doesn't like
The
me.
real.
I'm gonna put it back.
But no, this
Oh,
was
gosh.
given
You're
to me.
daring.
This was given to me as a gift.
Yeah, see, like when I mentioned like a notepad giving to one of your witchy friends, like this is what I'm talking about. One of the beautiful things that are blind or even blank, whatever it is, to write down our petitions or our written intentions for our workings or to our gods and goddesses that we're working with.
Oh, some cool pens to go with it. Would be nice
Yeah,
too,
a
like-
cute little like witchy pen too, because we.
You can never get enough good
Yeah.
pens. You can.
You know how many notebooks we have? We have like 100 times that in pens.
Exactly.
Just-
Yeah, I'm just saying.
In
Yeah.
every bin and every.
yes.
Another good gift is also incense. Again, there are some witches out there that don't like blends because they like to make their own incense, but there are some who do appreciate the blends. It really depends. Get to know your witchy friend,
Get
or
to know
get
your
to know,
witch.
yeah, you get to know who you're presenting the gift
And
for.
if you really, really want to spoil your witch,
Oh,
you get a really nice size cauldron.
nice. And this is
yeah,
this
This
isn't a
is-
plastic one. This is
Yeah, this is fireproof, for real.
it's
I
fine.
know.
Yeah.
Can you imagine opening that?
Could you imagine
No.
on your line? You'll be
You
like,
wait, open it, and you're like,
oh, this is the best gift
Exactly.
ever.
Yes.
I like this one because it's a thin cast iron. I know the camera's not going to be, but it's not one of the for real
Oh, yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
It still
It's a
has
number
weight.
5 cauldron.
Yeah, it's like a number 5. I was actually in a thrift store outside of Atlanta, Georgia, with some friends, and we saw it, and I like dove across the aisle. I mean,
Yeah.
The first one to get it, probably, right?
and as soon as I picked it up, I started smiling. That's when we
Nice.
talk about things that
Or resonate.
resonate.
Yes.
You know, and this cauldron has been with me ever since, and I love it. And I think that's a good segue for why not to buy witches crystals.
Okay, yes. You want to go first, or?
Well, that was my first inkling was don't do it because crystals are so personal. When I get a crystal, let me just walk you through it. When I get a crystal, I go in and I touch it, I pick it up, I look at it, I may hold it as I walk through the rest of the store. It's that important. That's how particular it is. And
Yes.
you pick it with particularity. And so,
You're all, no, not that one, maybe.
yeah,
this
it's
one,
something
like
that
a
I would
bigger-
rather get myself.
Yeah.
A gift certificate
To a
to
crystal
the
shop.
place to get the
That would
crystal.
be so appreciated. Yes.
If you are wanting to do that, and I agree with you 100%, Rachel, because I know I do the same thing.
Yeah.
You get me in front of a tray of crystals.
Oh yeah, you're just
And-
waiting.
Yeah, and you see, and you're waiting for something to zing.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's the only word I know. It's that something you like. Ooh, that one.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
All
You're-
right.
it's because crystals, all stones and crystals give off vibrations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being witches, we are sensitive to those vibrations,
Yes.
and we can
Definitely.
feel that and be like, oh, this is perfect for me. Just like every witch has their own special crystal or stone that they resonate with. For me, it's tiger's eye. Get to know, like I said earlier, get to know the person that you're going to present this gift for Yule or Christmas, whatever this witch celebrates. And they might drop little hints on their favorite stone or crystal, but again, stones and crystals are different. Don't gift crystals, gift certificates.
Long story short,
Yeah.
know them, but don't buy them a crystal.
Yeah.
You didn't pick the right one, probably.
So what else is on our list here? And for you witches out
Oh.
there, here's now you have some hints that you can leave to your significant other
Oh,
on things
here.
you might like.
Yeah, we were
That-
told another
And-
great gift would be
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
mason
Mason
jars.
Empty mason
Empty
jars.
packages of mason
Mason
jars.
Or cute little bottles.
Or- yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes.
Cute little
Funnels.
bottles.
Oh yeah.
Funnels, big jam funnels. I would love a funnel that fit
Oh,
right
Different
in
size
there.
funnels
Yeah.
so that you can pour
And
from
as
one
you
to
can
the
see,
other.
the other essential use
A
mortar and
pestle.
pedestal.
Yes, mortar and pestle,
All right.
mason jar, funnels, that any
Sorry.
witch.
And I love
So
this one.
appreciated.
Yes, these are good gifts that we're always using. And for some of us witch folk that are really into the herbs, like you can see the wall behind me and everything else, you can never have too many mason jars. We just went and got some
Yeah.
because we were running out
We were
of
out.
them.
We were
Even a kitchen witch, or there's so many different types of I think every kind of witchcraft they have
Mason
certain
jars.
reasons
you
for their
need
mason
mason
jars.
jars and you
For
need the
your honey
funnels.
jars or sour jars.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the one thing I will say as a little note is that our herbs jars we use are plastic. And
We are klutzy too.
And also we live on near a fault line. There are
Yeah.
earthquakes, so
But when I do a honey jar, I use glass.
Yeah.
yes.
And this is my personal preference. All right, you witches out there, you find your own way. If you want to use all glass or you want to use all plastic, that's fine. Okay, don't let these folks out there be telling you what you can and cannot do. Okay, do what feels right. Do what works for you and your situation. Serafina pointed out, we are klutzy. I started out years and years ago with a beautiful shelf full of beautiful glass bottles.
yes.
Okay? Oh, honey, it did. It was pretty. I broke them all. Over the years, one by one, they get
That last one held on.
they get broke and everything else, and then cleaning up the glass,
Oh,
and then
especially if you have pets.
and for me, it's just where I realized that in my personal situation, plastic is the way to go. And here at the cottage, I take off my flippies, my shoes. I walk around barefoot sometimes. No glass allowed.
Yeah.
All right. So definitely know your witch. If she is or he prefers plastic or glass, quick look in their little cupboard will tell you what their flavor is.
That's correct.
Uh,
A little tap.
And while you're check on their salts. That was another thing we had.
Oh,
Different
yeah,
kinds of
good salts.
Yeah, good salt or the weird kind of fluid to sell or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
A
well,
salt from a different location.
salt, and we have a video on it. Check it out on the different types of salts, because salts are like dirt, and they resonate that area.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, you know, and so this is Atlantic sea salt, and so obviously it's got the Atlantic Sea energies,
Yeah.
which would be different than the Dead Sea salt.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
That is from a completely different region of the world. The actual Dead Sea is dead. So if you are doing banishing work, you would probably want to use Dead Sea. Whereas if I'm looking for something to flow, maybe Atlantic Sea salt, because in the Atlantic, you think about how far that current flows around.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to keep things flowing and moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably maybe want to put this in my working, all right? Really just tune into the energy of the salt. And there are different salts for everything. That's what you were talking about. The
Yeah.
little,
Okay, at a store that last year I received little test tube vials filled with different salts from different locations. One from the Kalahari Desert, one was black salt, and they listed the location they were taken from. And
that would be a great.
I would love that gift again.
Yeah.
I would love that. That was a great gift, one of the best.
Hey,
and
everybody who knows Rachel, she's given you lots of ideas. Okay.
And you can also, with tarot card bags,
Oh.
little bags, charm bags in general,
So good.
something as simple as a stack of 6 plain Muslim bags.
Yes. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
It's something that all of us, you heard all of us, were like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Ooh.
You got plain Muslim bags? Because we can do things with those.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
You know? And that 3 by 5 inch one is about perfect size for decorating on the outside and putting stuff on the inside for a charm bag.
Oh yeah.
Where it's just that nice size, you know. You start getting into the bigger bags and it's a little different. But I found that's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
All right. What else is on our list?
Let's see.
I don't have my glasses.
Anything homemade. Homemade
Yes.
candles.
Homemade, handmade,
Well,
you putting your energy into the gift, witches really appreciate. Like Seraphina said, we're sensitive to the energy. So when we pick that candle up, we really get the fact that you made
Yes.
that for us. All right? You know, and so don't think that you've got to go buy all sorts of things. All right? Taking the time to make a little something, all right, that's meaningful.
Like even if you're a witch or not, like what are you talented in? Are you an artist of some sort? Draw a beautiful picture for your friend. Are you a baker? Bake them a sweet little like a dozen of cookies or something. It doesn't have to
good
be
gift.
so
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be so magical for your friends. Like your
Cookies are
craft.
very magical.
Oh, yeah.
Cookies are very magical.
There's some happy
I'm trying to
magic
say-
there.
I'm trying to say the gifter themselves, though, if they're not a magical person.
If they're not magical,
Yeah,
but you can
But
still.
like they can still hone in on their own specialty.
Oh, like if
their
you're a
own
witch
talent.
trying to give to someone else. Yeah.
Oh no.
And use
yeah.
your
No,
craft.
no, she's talking about the mundane
Yeah.
making
That's
cookies
what-
for a witch.
Yeah,
Oh.
baby,
Oh, okay.
because some people can't afford the stuff that the witchy
Gotcha.
people want.
Well, and
And so, yeah.
And also, I think
Good
that
point.
if you're going to make something for somebody, the fact that you put your love and energy
Yeah.
is never going to be lost on a witch.
Yeah.
Where sometimes people will get your things and you just think they don't, maybe you feel unappreciated. I can tell you, a witch will appreciate your hard work, your
Yes.
energy. They will love,
Yeah.
they will
Definitely.
love what you give.
Especially if you're that artist type mundane person. You know, your witchy friend's gonna hang up your art on the wall or on the fridge.
All right, and I want to finish off this little video by that witches give rocks to each other.
We do,
Yes. Yes.
All right, so really, it is about the energy.
Yeah.
All right, of what you're giving and what
Oh
you're
yeah.
receiving.
If you like just picked up an acorn every time you saw it and gave them the bag of acorns that you were like, I just picked up acorns every time I saw it, like that would be a cool gift.
I
Yeah.
would like that gift.
That would be like,
a
wow,
wonderful-
every time you saw an
Yeah,
acorn, you thought of me.
I know.
That's what I
That's
mean, and I have, and I know all. One of the things witch folk do is you'd be walking down the trail and a little rock, all of a sudden it's
Mhm.
like, pick me,
Mhm,
and you
for
pick
sure.
it, and you pick it up, and then it makes you think of one of your witchy friends. So you go back and you're like, here's this rock I found for you, and everything,
Yes.
and that whole transference of energy. All right, and so a lot of times. You think, oh, it's, I got this rock and it makes me think of her, but is she going to appreciate me giving her a rock, And you're like, as a witch, we are all in that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right?
If you're like, this was your rock and I got it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Yes.
that.
Thank you.
That would be
I
good.
have little places where I have rocks everywhere. So little that are important to me, or crystals or trinkets or
Yes.
things that,
Yes.
and so
A
when
witch
you
with her
add
rock,
to that,
right?
so it's so lovely when somebody can add to that.
Yes.
Loveliness.
Yes. All right, witches. I hope we gave you some good ideas for the upcoming Yule season. Hope you're getting, I'm thinking it's coming. It's right around the
It's
corner.
right around the
Yeah.
It comes
corner.
faster than what you think, all right? So
Countdown begins.
yes, all right. All right, thank you for joining us here today. May your day be as bright and blessed as ours is. Thanks so much, and as always, amen, blessed be, ashe, and a bobo.